So there were 5 researchers participating in the project from Lithuania who have rather different competences, but mostly dealing with the cultural heritage in their researches. And we have realized that the science, the cultural heritage research and science is much farther than the practice. During those 2 years, we have examined various situations, and we have noticed that the gap is approximately 8 or 10 years between the science and the research and the way of understanding how we should deal with the cultural heritage between the practice and the reality. We have pointed out some very specific problems to Lithuania and some problems which are mutual to other countries in Europe. So one of the most specific problems in Lithuania is dealing with the local communities which live close to the cultural heritage, or dealing with the private owners of cultural heritage, let's say an apartment, a house, or a castle. And we have made some recommendations how to put the relationship between the state, the private owner, the local community, and the researcher in a better way. And we suppose that communication between those mentioned positions is very important. Also, we have examined and made a research on Panemunė Castle, which actually belongs to the Vilnius Academy of Arts, where we have realized how difficult it is to have a property and make the property work and bring the added value to the state and to the community and the society. So we expect to work further on that case, because the researchers like me are from the academy, and the castle belongs to the same institution. So we should prepare some kind of a good opportunity study in order this nice building in Lithuania would be animated and used as frequently as possible. During the research, we have realized that the methodology in the cultural heritage, and especially the assessment problems, are severe, and we should some changes should be made as quickly as possible. The good example would be the 50 years limit for all kinds of buildings when they get the possibility to be included into the list. We think that we should don't have this limit anymore and use other evaluation criteria, which would be much more close to the architecture, to history, but not just to some limit. Also, we have noticed that the memory of people about history is very important to them, and as soon as the memory goes away, it's much more easier to approach to cultural heritage. But when the memory is alive, like our memories about the Soviet period, it comes very difficult to understand why some things, those historical things, should be preserved. I've been given an interesting example about the occupational period in the 19th century when the Lithuania was occupied by the Tsarist Russia together with the Soviet occupation. We take the 19th century buildings as monuments, and we don't think why they should be monuments, why we still negotiate about the Soviet period. If we look at the history, it's one occupational regime and exactly the same, one more occupational regime. So what I mean about memory. when it is alive. It is difficult to be with the cultural heritage and to live and to see it. That's cut a little bit.
Okay.